What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm doing another SH Figuarts unboxing. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. We have Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan just in time for the announcement of LR Gohan on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I'm pretty sure it's a coincidence, but then again, they might have planned it. I don't really know, but this is amazing. This is basically the same Gohan that was released a couple of months ago, and then re-released again a couple months ago, except for with battle damage. Similar to how they released this Gohan, but it is the original one. Well, it's actually the re-release. I'll show you the original one in a bit. Just like I re-released this Goku a couple of months ago, actually a good year or so ago now. It's been a good minute. Basically, it's a battle damage version, which I'll compare to this Goku in a bit. So first and foremost, this is the Gohan that was re-released. The original that I have, actually I don't have the original. I have the Comic-Con version, which you can see there is a couple of key differences, as you can see around the eyes, basically, and then of course a different color scheme. The Comic-Con version is a bit darker, but since this one's more valuable, I kind of kept it in the box. This is the re-release version, and pretty much it was a good Gohan figure. Like, if you're a fan of Gohan, you want this. You want to pick this up. On top of that, it was really cheap. I think when they re-released this Gohan, it was only like 27 bucks or so. So it's pretty badass. And again, when they re-released Goku, which you can see the generic Goku in the back, and then the more battle damage badass one, it was just an all-around better figure. So what Figuarts and Tamashii Nation has been working on the last couple of months is improving these figures. And oh my gosh, I gotta say, they've come a long way from using the same freaking Goku mold for every figure to now actually having its own unique mold every single time. So first and foremost, this is the back of the box. And I picked this up on eBay, by the way. Right now, it just came out in Japan. I believe in the US, it's meant to come out next month. Same thing with Cell. Cell's supposed to drop, I want to say by the end of this month in Japan, and I'm probably going to import it again. This cost me 50 bucks on eBay, about 50 bucks. And by the way, always be careful when you buy these figures on like eBay, because if they're fake, which you can tell they're fake if they don't have the Toei sticker, they tend to sell the fake figures a lot cheaper, and they're much lower in quality. They smell, and you really want those. But if you want to make sure it's authentic, as long as it has the sticker, which is funny because of the freaking fakes look so good, but they can never reproduce the stickers. As long as it has the stickers, you are in good shape. So let's go ahead and pop this open and see what this figure is all about. Put this to the side. So first and foremost, there is the clamshell of everything you get inside. You get quite a bit, actually. Those are all the faces. I like the faces, actually, because now they added this crying figure, or crying face, not figure. We got the serious face, and then like the angry face, and then of course you got the neutral one twice. One's Super Saiyan 2, one's Super Saiyan 1. Well, Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. Let's go ahead and pop this out and see what the figure is about itself. Here we go. And of course, I'll compare and contrast it as well to the original, well, I guess re-release, because obviously I don't have the original, but this is basically the same thing. So for starters, let's look at the colors. Let's actually get you in your freaking regular pose like that. The thing I will say about the Gohan figure that was re-released, this one, it's very flimsy. On top of that, it kind of falls apart. It was good for SH Figuarts back then, but it's like with all the figures coming out and the competition such as Figma, Tamashii stepped it up, and I could say, holding this already, you can feel the quality difference. It's just so much nicer. Like, you can even tell that this is not just like a regular ass re-release. I mean, they kind of took what they already had and they made it better. You can tell that the hair is slightly different. It's like they took the original mold, like I said, and it made it a lot better. But overall, everything else is improved so much better. The only thing I don't like about the new figures is how they have this like little middle section right here, which I guess is fine for, you know, making the getting the extra angle when you pose it. But like, it just kind of looks awkward because it's just kind of open there. The same thing happens with this Goku as well. As you can see, he has that little opening right there as well. But I mean, it looks good. Overall, it looks good. So I can look past just that one part. But looking at this is nice. This is, oh my gosh, it feels so good. Like, you can tell, like, I mean, granted, this is a lot more expensive. I believe this is around 50 bucks now. The original one that was released was 27, but like for the improvements that they have done, as a Gohan fan, you definitely want to pick this up. Like, this is incredible. Now, I do want to point out that SH Figuarts, oh, this is actually kind of flimsy, this one right here. The other one seems fine, but this one's kind of flimsy. With SH Figuarts, they've always had a really low limit of figures, which always caused them to shoot up later. So for example, like that Vegeta in the background, and that Gohan back there, and also that Comic-Con Goku, they're insanely expensive for no apparent reason. But what I noticed is the last couple months and last couple releases, I don't know if they just increased their supply or what, but they haven't been as collectible as they used to be. So if you don't pick this up on release, don't worry about it. I'm sure you can pick it up again later. So just get it when you can if you want to get it. But this is awesome. Now I will point out that it does seem a little bit less flexible with the legs. So this one was too. Yeah, this one has a little bit more motion. But again, look how this looks compared to that. Like, this is like the great value Mega Bloks version. This is Legos right here, basically. Like, it's a lot better. So even though you don't have as much mobility, it just looks a lot better because like they kind of covered up where it'll just look bad. Because I mean, look at this. Look how bad this looks. This is just like, which is funny because I remember when I first got this, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then now you're looking at this, it's like, wow, they've done a pretty good job, kind of like, you know, molding this, crafting this, making it into an amazing figure. And yeah, but there you go. There's the close-up of his face. Now to switch it, it's pretty easy. Pop his head back off. What they did this time though, I believe, no, they did last time too. With this Gohan, they had a whole head that you replaced. So to pop it off and get him into his Super Saiyan 1 stage, just pop it off like that. Oh, you got the freaking peg off here over here. Pop that in there. Oh, come on. Let's actually completely take his face off. I always figured out that it's a lot easier to remove the faceplate completely and then pop the head in place. Because then you can see like where the peg actually is, as you can see right there on my camera, which is not focused right now. But trust me, it's a lot easier. Put that on. Actually, let's put on his crying face because I actually like this addition a lot. This is obviously the face he made when Goku died. Spoiler alert, in case you now watched Z. I don't know why you would. Daddy! No! Look at that. This is so epic. I'm gonna actually pose it in this face. This is so cool. Like, let's get a little closer to that. Look at that. It's so detailed. So much more detailed. Now, what I noticed is they took away the little lines that they had on the faces. If I can just get this to focus real fast. Come on. Do your thing, camera. Work with me. Work with me. Come on. Come on. There. I feel the focus. There you go. Notice how like it's a lot more serious. This one, for some reason, when they re-released it, they added the little lines around his eyes. See those lines I'm talking about? They took those away. Now, I like these in the re-release version, but looking at the figure overall compared to the original, they just kind of were there for no real reason. Again, that's my opinion. So I'm glad that they kept it a little more serious and took those lines away. They make him more angry and more like Teen Gohan with this look, so I like that a lot better. Now, as far as the hands, of course, you got to get the iconic Kamehameha. There we go. Let's focus on the Goku in the background. Come on, do your thing. There you go. The Kamehameha hands. Then you got two open palm. I guess these are just like the Ki Blast hands, is what I like to call it. Over here, two Ki Blast hands, or we can even call it Final Flash, the bootleg Final Flash for Teen Gohan, even though you can't really do that, but you get the picture. And then we got the neutral hands, which are new. I don't think that the other Gohan had this, where they're kind of like they're like open palms type of way. Come on, do your thing. Where are you? Okay, just kidding. It's just gonna fly all over the place. The open palms like that, as you can see. Come on. Okay, whatever. But overall though, this is nice. This is really nice. Here's another close-up look of the other face. Let me just kind of get a little manual focus because this camera's working against me right now pretty bad. There you go. Oh, come on, there it is. This is kind of like the rage one. This is like when he transformed and looked Cell right in the eyes. It was like, yep, you done messed up. And then of course you got the anger one. This is like the face he made when he started fighting the Cell Jr. seriously and then just completely destroyed them within seconds. And of course, like I said, you got the crying face, which is my favorite one. I like this actually. This is a good pose. This is honestly gonna be my pose that I'm going to probably keep up next to my my background in my videos, which is basically what I do with these figures. Now, I do want to compare them to this as well because obviously this I should say, was sort of inspired by this Goku because this Goku was very popular. In fact, I think they re-released this Goku like literally within like a month of it coming out because it sold out so fast. And then I think now like the demand is kind of low, but the supply is there. So if you still want to pick this up, it's still around. I think it's like 40 bucks. You can pick it up on Amazon. Come on, focus. But you can tell that they literally kind of modeled it off of this. The same way with the ripped clothes in the back, even down to the kneecaps. Like first of all, can we just point out? I said this in my video when I reviewed this originally, but this Goku's leg pants piece rips these things. What's holding them up? There's literally nothing holding them up. Like, shouldn't they be a little bit lower? Freaking physics, man. But they did the same thing with this as well, except for they kind of added the illusion, like it's supposed to be held up right there. And same thing with over here. It's kind of supposed to be held up right there. But it's clearly obvious that they completely modeled this Teen Gohan off of this. And I gotta say, I'm satisfied. As a Gohan fan, this is definitely a good purchase. Again, roughly around 45 to 50 bucks on eBay, which also includes shipping. If you want to wait an extra month or so, you can probably pick it up for around 40 bucks, I want to say. I'm not really sure what this figure is supposed to go for, but if you don't want to wait, if you're impatient like I am, just look it up on eBay right now. And again, just remember it always has that sticker. This sticker right there is your authenticity. If it doesn't have the sticker, it is fake. unfortunately. And I feel like the fake figures is why the value of the real ones have fallen so much, and they don't sell for as much as they used to. But still, as a Dragon Ball fan, it's cool to have this. It's very posable, and it's just so iconic. Like, look at this. Like, I love this. This is so badass. So yeah, let's go ahead and put this back here. Actually, before I end the video, I do want to get the. Oh wait, I think I know what his hand. You know what? It's funny. This is funny actually. I realized why they have these hands. Why they have these hands? Where's the other hand? It's somewhere over here. Did I lose it already? There's one. There it is. Oh, there it is. It's over here. I think I understand what this hand is supposed to be representing. Let's actually take his head off like that. We'll pop his face off like that and add. Let's do this one. We'll do this one like that. There we go. And that's. Oh, I popped the freaking headpiece. Oh wait, just kidding. I actually took his neck off. That's why. I'm like, what happened? Where'd it go? Let's pop this in. That. There you go. And then put this back on the neck. There we go. I think I understand his hand now. This is supposed to be the hand. See? This is what they were going for with that. That's why they included that one. Of course, it was this hand that he fired it with. There we go. There we go. That looks a lot more better. There it is. Look at that. That's a lot more better compared to this one. Because this one only had both of these. God, this entire video is going to be out of focus. With the original Gohan, they kind of had these little Kamehameha hands. So you kind of have to like pretend that was like the same hand. But like, look at the difference. Look at that. See that? Big difference. Big difference. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan out of focus edition with the battle damage. Oh, that looks so nice. Oh my gosh, this just became that much more cooler. I noticed that in the video. But like when I first opened, I was excited, but now I'm especially excited because this looks just incredible. There you have it. All right. Also, it's a lot more stiff too, so you can kind of like hold it in place like that, as opposed to the other Gohan, which, like I said, is a bit flimsy. I put the arm up, as you can see, it holds, but it just, see what I'm talking about? It just feels a bit like bootleg or whatever. But yeah. Anyway, so that is my quick unboxing / review. I give it a thumbs up for Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Battle damaged with the Kamehameha action. Kind of said that way too fast. Let's put this back there. There he is with his dad. And of course, I got the Comic-Con exclusives in the background. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like it or not like it? Do you want to get one yourself? Like I said, I recommend it. If you enjoyed this quick breakdown, review, unboxing, whatever you want to call it, leave a like, I guess. Let's go for 1,000 likes if we can. And other than that, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.